It's really fun watching this watermelon just roll behind me. It's trying its hardest to catch up. Like,
meanwhile, I've just got a little tiny bison falling behind me, or buffalo rather.
Ah, hero. I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. God, what, like 4 people could have been in that vehicle, so we have like 40 more runs to go? Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Are any of these better? We're getting only jewelry.
Yep.
Buy me more jewelry.
Is this one the same but better stats? Yes. You. My necklace sucked. I don't like how he tells us to leave, and then we then have to pick up the next quest from him when he already told us what to do, which is to leave. It happens like every time. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slavborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, hero. Back to Revenant's Toll.
To Revenant's Toll again.
You just go back and forth between the same places so rapidly.
Yeah. Oh, hey, at least we can fly here.
We can fly everywhere in this in the vanilla game
Not
now,
in the
besides
cities.
cap cities, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're instant no-mount zones.
Does anybody remember who was voicing Slavborn? I certainly don't.
No.
And this must
Whoa.
Whoa, none of that.
Oh no. Andrew, stop. Andrew, stop. Andrew, stop.
the
Whoa.
He muted himself and it's still going.
Oh, there's the realization that just hit as soon as.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's still going. Stop.
Oh no. He's like, he just. I think I can make out.
No.
I think I can make out what he said that time. He's like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, what's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, that's.
It takes the thing he says and slowly splits it into 75 slices and spaces them all out by a second. It's so weird.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna.
Oh
Okay.
my
hilarious.
goodness.
Discord's been like kicking me on and off of the call.
That
all day
happened to
today,
Bird a few
so.
times too. And it was really funny because he read that line of dialogue and it just played them all out in slow motion and you literally muted yourself and it was still playing. Like it like stuttered and it was just like, I'm gonna get it all out eventually.
Weird. All right. Well, sorry about that. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting, for though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course.
We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slavborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence.
Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned.
As you wish, Slavborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship.
Our guests have yet to meet the Antisent. 7 hells, hero. Why are you wasting time with me? See them to the rising stones.
I thought that there were going to be an entire nation. I thought there were going to be a nation of the dragon people, but is she the only dragon?
I mean, she's the only one that we know of.
No one else in the area seems to be.
Well, we also haven't seen the rest of the 200 plus refugees.
You're going into timeout, sir. There we go. Forgive me. I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the rising stones anon.
Oh no.
Okay, time to go talk to Minfilia again.
Meow.
I just heard that.
Oh, the summoning of my mount.
It's
Yeah.
like was that your pet? Your mount?
That's the mount, yeah. The flying eye. It does sound very oddly cat-like.
Yeah, enter the solar.
Lar. We're back, Minfilia.
Shut up, Keith. I'm just glad I don't have to do her voicing.
It's no use. Take this.
Alright. You guys ready? Good?
Yep.
Everybody good? Andrew's not having any more...
Yep.
Okay, perfect. 'Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesion continue to meet with failure. Younger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We'll persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand that you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. Not really. We're not Uldans?
I can multitask.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like we do that all the time when having to deal with your nonsense and then everybody else's.
I mean, we put you off for like a couple of weeks to do a bunch of weird crystal hunting like last week, so like, yeah, we're good.
Speaking of which.
Yeah. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I defy that this matter falls outside our normal purview. We have had so many things that fall outside of our normal purview when dealing with human.
I didn't seek with children.
Fighting the Ultima weapon. That sounds like a government problem.
Gambling.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
What? Gambling's the only reason I play this game.
We played like a gambling, like, information desk person.
Yep. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help. Lady Ugiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. And meet her you shall. Hello, dragon person. Dragon person, meet Minfilia, the most annoying person in our lives right now. What?
She hasn't earned it that much. You just hate voicing her.
I do. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing.
Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But you are quite certain. We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution.
Should that come to pass, we will find it together. Who wants to
Some dude.
As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antisent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Southbourne, Lady Ugiri, hero.
Oh, Southbourne, that's yeah, that's a new one.
Just became a list of names at some point.
Yep.
All due respect fulfilled. We're all done with respect now.
Finally.
Laman and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit, I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Ishtola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. Convenient timing. He seems in a hurry.
He has a matching marking on his collar that matches his tattoo.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a fleet with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity. Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the Echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Quest complete. Plot twist, it's another quest where we talk to Memphilia. Starting to feel like Monster Hunter, where it's like each storyline, once we get to the main storyline, it's always like, wow, another tribe or group is all amassing to summon another god, and then it's like, we better stop them, but then you don't stop them, and then you fight the god, and then it just loops. And it's like in Monster Hunter, it's like, some kind of new wyvern or whatever the fuck is disrupting the ecosystem, vaguely, whatever that means. We better research it by killing it. And they just do that every storyline, and they keep making more and more expensive cutscenes and fully voiced dialogue, all to explain that there's another thing fucking the ecosystem up that you need to kill. Are you muted on purpose, Effie?
Whoops. Somebody's gonna have to get the first line because my game
Plainly-
decided to have a hiccup.
Plainly, should the worst come to pass, and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yes.
Obviously.
Maybe.
Yet so long as there is even a chance that the primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our effort towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Laminsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share.
Joke's on you, we just finished an entire storyline of the main quest, so we're gonna go back to the side stuff has gameplay
To
in it.
Limsa Laminsa.
No, let's do gameplay.
No.
We just did
We're
2
going
hours.
back.
We just did 2 hours
Yeah.
of this. Let's go do raids.
Wait, actually, before, sorry, let me bring up the thing, because I think we're actually close to Leviathan.
Don't we probably have to do like an entire storyline leading up to it now? Because we just finished an arc and are starting a new one now. That usually takes like 2 hours.
That's why I'm gonna check and see where we are.
I mean, it's only... what time is it right now?
We've been gone for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, all right, probably time to go switch over to the B plot where we get to do gameplay. Instead of, like, you know, that was like the plan of going in basically.
Yeah.
But Andrew wants to see if we're like on the verge of gameplay here or something. Because boy, we sure fought one eye.
So we are 4 quests away from Leviathan.
So do we want to stop here, or do we want to go 1 or 2 more quests?
We could try doing Leviathan. I don't know.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm
Four
gonna actually
quests
see.
often means like 4 conversations, I guess. I don't know.
That's what I'm gonna check right now and see exactly what the quests are. Okay.
Hoary Boulder. These names.
Okay, so there's actually gameplay with these quests. It's not just chatting.
Like stuff's gonna actually happen.
Yeah, we actually have like steps involved in these quests. But the last one before Leviathan is just talking.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Yeah. So.
All right, do you want to stick it out?
Yeah.
That's up
See
to
how
you
it
guys.
goes for the
You guys
next
feel
couple
like-
missions.
Yeah, if
Sure.
you guys feel like doing, we can do Leviathan. It'd be
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
not a hard
Leviathan.
fight.
Give it a shot.
Limsa, Laminska. The lower decks. Twonkle
Lower
toast.
decks.
Waiting
People
on
appear
you
to be
guys.
emoting each other here. How's
the
this
worst
way?
Oh no, not emoting. I mean, to be fair, there was a bard, like a player bard, playing.
He's playing Sailor
Blue.
Moon.
He was playing I'm Blue earlier.
Wait, how? Can you
On
do
his
custom
harp.
notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
All
do you do?
the
You gotta talk to the guy.
Oh, there he is. He hadn't loaded yet, so this place was just empty. So I was
Oh.
trying to use the. I was like, Mag, I must have to use the door. You can be
sorry,
him,
I was
FB.
listening. I was listening to Sailor Moon.
I'm just waiting on. Drew.
It was really good. He's doing a really good performance. Okay, I'm here.
You are expected. Pray take this lift to the command room.
See, even I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Instinct was correct.
I mean, yeah, you. Oh, hey, look, guys, we're in another solo instance. How great is that in an
Yeah,
MMO,
and it's
right?
another character I voiced.
And
I think this is probably going to be a voice cutscene, though.
That was optimistic of you.
Nope, never mind.
Welcome, friends. I take it Ishola has appraised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin have not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanaland to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospects of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, gods forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so.
How come the stars in the background are moving really fast? How
It
fast
could be
is
a-
the planet spinning?
I
be
like
a
to
fake
make
background,
myself
maybe?
believe that planet Earth turns slowly.
This is Eorzea. Maybe it travels a little bit faster.
I don't know. I do, Admiral. But I would rather not be drawn on their nature. That's all. All right. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. Speech pattern.
Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak to the operation. Oh god, I voiced everyone in this room except for her. Hero, Maelstrom scouts are currently I hate this word. Reconnoitering Sahagin movements within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk Breda has charge of the garrison. Oh, thank God, nobody else spoke.
Yeah.
I just watched the camera pan and I'm like, no, it's every character I've taken charge of in one room. I'm cursed today. Ale port.
Oh no.
That person has lightning hair. Banish them. Oh wait, that might be Panda. That might be Panda. They keep being around us.
No, Panda's a cat.
Yeah, they just change on a whim, don't they?
Well, they have to actually drink the whatever it's called.
Hasn't there been somebody with lightning hair following us around all the time?
Fantasia.
No.
I don't think anybody with lightning hair has been following us around.
By which I mean lightning from 13. As opposed to literal lightning. Which would be Cloud.
I think Artemis is the only other person that follows us around, and they're not online right now.
What a privilege to be the fourth party member in these sessions where we just
do nothing.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, I mean, they knew what they signed up for.
Yeah, they knew more than we did.
Yeah.
Valgrida.
Wrong guy. Great. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this guy.
You talk to
I've been
Awesome
expecting
Pass.
you. Scion of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return.
Man, really, like, beefy sounding woman right there.
I've never been more confused about what an accent is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's like a southern vampire.
That's the chick.
No, I mean Andrew.
Oh.
Strange. Oops. Sorry, I'm checking these. These are both garbage. Okay. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconsider the Sapsa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstorms never faced a foe that likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have fallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. All right, goodbye.
Here we go. I say, I might be a simple southern vampire. What is up with these burning conch vines? What place
Don't
is
look
it?
at the burning
Sight?
conch.
Oh, this is the place I kept dying in. This motherfucker. This is one of my final hunting logs. Was the little cove past this point, and it was fucking impossible. There's like 75 pirates per square foot.
Help somebody! Of all the times to forget the restorative. Oh. Here.
Dang.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
It looked
We
like
were
I just
ambushed
scratched
by
my
the
ass for 30 seconds before throwing it.
Yeah.
Grabbing a fart, tossing it up in the air.
Hey.
We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. We were taken to the Serpent's Tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Please save them, I beg you. All right, get out of here. And you know what I gotta do? Fly.
What is that symbol?
What symbol?
That's new. Ah, God, they're coming. Okay, fly away. There's a weird square symbol with an eyeball in it that I've never seen anywhere.
Oh, that's the stronghold.
Brand
the Shagan
new.
stronghold.
Oh, corpses.
Oh, cool, 2 corpses.
Oh, hostile presences.
Hey, wait a second.
Yeah, this is. I died like 70 times here. I hated it. Oh, that guy's defensive shield is hexagons.
It is. Good of you to notice.
Yeah, some like one of the just one of them, and probably the rarest one of them is like one of these pirate types here was on my hunting log, and I was trying to finish it off, and I lost my fucking mind because there's so many enemies here. I could never get fewer than like 3 of them in a fight, and I'm like, I can't fight 3 people that are all hitting me at once. I just die.
It's rough, yeah. Tank and Enchanter are like the easiest ones to do hunting logs by yourself. Because Enchanter, you're just like, ha 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 ha, and a pet does all the work for you. It's like Hunter.
Yeah.
Just stand
It's
in the back.
annoying to do Thaumaturge as well alone.
Yeah, because you
get
need somebody to tank.
Well, at least until you get the mana ward, when it's a little easier because you get the 30% buffer.
Ow.
What? Got hit?
They're shooting me.
Fly in the sky.
I hate the behemoth so much.
Wow. That's rude, honestly.
He looks so fucking weird all the time.
You returned, but thank the navigator. When I learned that Sorry. Voice a
I'm
little
passing on
scratchy
my
at the last one.
I'm passing my speech problems on to you.
No, I just need water. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Flowers. Dear gods, these wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the 2 who remained unaccounted for. I pray they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do.
Sally ho.
Sally ho. Nope.
Man, they really just do not care about casters like half the time.
Nah.
Also, we're not leveling up anymore until we get to the next expansion. Really, so all this gear is just gonna stall.
Yeah. Thrice damned flashback bastards. I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls through all 7 hells.
Oh, there's the Admiral and Minfi. She is really tall. I just noticed.
Well, yeah, because she's one of the she's a Roganin. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, Savvy.
Andrew?
My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to clear my head.
Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetherite in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men... Oh.
That's Andrew.
Oh. The men are ready, but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Shahagan have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance.
Ah, but we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. Good old martyr.
Yep.
The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levies spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the self-same moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore.
In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. The hero and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your pathless perilous. Small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Thancred and Ugiri, your mission is to lure out as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and circle round to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Hero. And the Hero. The Hero. Heroes?
When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetherite, accompanied by Lady Manfilia as we agreed.
You get to sit back and we do all the hard work.
Well, don't let me keep you friends to battle.
Man, why
My
do we always
God.
get the hard stuff?
Because otherwise we would do nothing and listen to people talk the rest of the game, too.
That's fair.
When last did we fight side by side at Hero? Too long ago, I warrant, but come, let us away. Well, there was a time skip, wasn't there? Otherwise, I'm like, the finale of the main story just happened. I think you were there. I think everyone was there.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a world-ending threat.
Where we gotta go?
Through the first checkpoint.
It's behind the white box.
Yep. Strange box icon. You thought you knew all the icons in this game, but actually, nay. Zip. Ooh. The Sahagin have been alerted to your presence. That's too bad for them. Yeah. Chop, chop. Casting, chop, chop. There we go. I got to do my flashy symbol attack. Huzzah.
Knock, knock, coming through. Oh, we already did that one. Oh. I'm coming.
Here we are. No, it got off my combat meter. There we go. Mid-fight, it just left. It just left my hotbar page and just switched to a different one. Like, excuse me, no. Incorrect. Can I jump in here? No.
Nope.
Hit.
This is basically a mini dungeon.
Maybe.
Is it?
Trying to find our objective because I feel like we just ran past it.
Nope,
You have to go through these arches.
Where is Andrew?
We just went through the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they told us to go to that purple thing. Like there was specifically a purple circle there, visible in the world.
Oh, I bet there was. You liar. You've abandoned me here to fight alone.
There's somebody here with you.
They're not my party.
They're still helping.
Not good enough.
Yeah. Such plentiful enemies. Chop chop.
I'm back here.
Ooh, choppy choppy. Those AoEs look nice.
Yeah, flare is it's
No,
an interesting spell.
I don't care about you,
Person up
mine.
here. They're trying to like run so
I
hard.
don't care about you, it's my AoEs.
What, you don't care about the giant explosive ball that just popped over your head?
Nah, I care about
Okay.
this.
Fancy. All right.
If anything, I want to find that setting that turns off other people's particle effects so I can see better.
You know what? That one's fair.
Somebody mentions that exists somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Oh man, it's an axolotl.
Axolotls! We used to have axolotls.
I had one.
These are some really big axolotls.
Yeah.
They are silly looking.
They're silly, weird little creatures.
And now,
Time to die, Axoloxel.
They'll just like bite each other's legs off and they'll just grow back.
Yeah, that's why they know how to grow their limbs back.
How to?
they know how to.
Like
Yeah.
they do it intentionally?
Yeah, they of course.
You, John? What, you run here alone?
Yes.
Pray, do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Here, the Aetheryte's close at hand. Let us press on.
no.
Bish!
Are they praying in my kingdom?
Wait, are what? Oh,
Time to fuck up some Rogadins.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte!
You'll forgive me my lateness.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Swordwalker, tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Such power is transcendent.
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish Shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Heavens fulfilled.
Damn it all!
My being am the way. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
What else do you think his power is? He's not gonna come up there and slap you with a tail. What the hell? Like, duh, yeah. Water elemental. Like, if it was gonna just burn us all to death. That was pretty obvious.
I'm just kind of inherently recoiling because I'm like, oh no, Leviathan was the exact moment Final Fantasy XV became a trash game and never recovered.
Oh.
It's like, it's this exact
Well, this Leviathan
summon.
is actually really fun and interesting, and I like the boss fight.
Does it have
Although
mechanics?
It
Because
is
in the one in Final
yes.
Fantasy XV, you just hold down X for about 10 minutes until the story decides he's dead.
Oh no, this has mechanics.
But you're floating, so it's cool. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements, if his last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Probably stab it a lot.
Oh,
Stab it a lot.
just gonna slap it in the face.
Cast at it.
Hit it with a newspaper.
Though
No.
our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Lily Milan herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Whirl in his element, the Polywhirl. In a straight fight, he would make meat and match one of us. Gross. We need another plan. That much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Everybody walk away.
Yep. And so now we just talk, and then after that, that's it. Time to do Leviathan.
Wow.
And bye, Panda.
Nope.
The Bard has departed. All is lost.
Debarded.
There's a gangplank
that's,
over there.
That's where the bard went.
Do me a favor and go walk off it, please.
No. It's a video game, Effie.
Shiver your timbers.
You can kill my character,
Go.
but you can never stop me.
I mean, there is an almighty thing called a mute button. I can stop you temporarily until I need to hear you again.
I will be heard.
This is voiced.
Oh shit.
Oh, you guys are already inside?
I just went in. I was waiting for you guys, but...
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Halfstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, The thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Moraby Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
I wonder when the choice was made that specifically the protagonist will spike the camera all the time whenever they do reaction shots.
I don't know.
Like everyone else reacts and smiles or whatever, and they're always looking off at a 3/4 angle, but the protagonist just makes direct eye contact with the camera every time. Are you guys in the new cutscene?
Yeah. It's not voiced.
Being held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Oh, beings held as gods. I was like, what? Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it?
Message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once.
I'm listening.
According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan.
One of the company of heroes.
The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual.
I am disinclined to put any store by his claim. And even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for Maelstrom's report on this supposed primal slayer's claims. Hero, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness.
The man you are looking for is believed to be resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenothia. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful.
It probably won't.
It'll just be like the same con man from earlier in the story.
Probably.
My God. You're a hero, right? Can you go and get me some cool drinks?
Could you wax my surfboard?
Can you autograph my... I don't know.
Sorry, hero, can't tell you about how to defeat Leviathan. Gonna go surf Leviathan waves.
Ha ha.
Okay.
I would like a coconut whiskey.
He said it was on the lower...
To go to Eastern? Because yeah, there's no other way to get to
Lower Lenosia.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. There is. You can walk right directly to there. I'm a liar.
Unable to teleport this time.
Go to Upper. You go to the
Where are we going?
Tempest Gate.
Yeah, you're going out the Tempest Gate. So go to the aft castle. Go to the 8th right. Click the aft castle. From the aft castle, keep going south, and you will get to your destination. Yum, 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 yum.
Zealous Yellow
it's
Jacket.
Christmas time.
The aft castle. There we go.
There's the Christmas.
Panda's just standing in the middle of the clearing.
What's the Christmas event, I wonder?
You can get a Christmas
Presents.
outfit, or a reindeer outfit, whichever one you want, or a snowman outfit.
Meh.
So I think you can get a Santa outfit, a reindeer outfit, and a snowman outfit.
Again, meh. Outfits aren't really my thing.
Right, so now I'm in the aft
most part.
castle. What are we doing?
I'm here. Oh, hey! Guess what, guys?
Yeah, it's the guy who's a liar.
Uh-huh.
It actually was that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go from the aft castle to lower in Eorzea.
Yeah. So from the aft castle, just go to lower Eorzea by going down south. Yeah.
Would be this guy again.
We're just not in these areas. We're just not in these areas that much, and then they're all segmented and crazy shaped. So I'm like super lost every time we're in a cap city.
Yeah. This child over here is like, I claim this bed in the name of me, sir. This is an inn.
Look at these neat looking windmills. The surface area of each wing kind of seems shit, though.
That's not your problem. Sit back and enjoy.
Do we remember who voiced this guy? By the way?
Well, this is just a random storm private.
Oh,
Private Storm.
No, look here, you'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill.
Oh my god, he is just conning people forever, all the time.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
How do you get swole if he never does anything?
That's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo staples. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... Fucking cheeks, man.
Doesn't even wear pants.
Gods, man. I worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complaining? Bah. I suppose some of us just ain't made for the roughest stuff. All right, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractorum ain't a generous soul.
What is that face tattoo?
The chocobo?
It's horrible.
Oh yeah, it is a tattoo.
That's the... Yeah, so that's the tattoo you get after you've like killed 6 people in prison.
An adorable chocobo chick under your eye.
Have you met an adorable chocobo chick?
They're not real.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll pick up yours because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much emptiness a man can take in one sitting, you keen. The tale of Tractorum's epic victory over the dead primal Leviathan.
We're just wearing the same chest piece, except his cat fur is fake.
Wait a second. Now, Leviathan is huge. Make no mistake. To give you an idea how big each of his scales is, about as wide across as me members long, And that's no mean feat, let me tell you.
We meet him and he has tiny scales.
Right? When I fought him, I could barely see all the brine he was pelting me with. Must been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked my trusty axe out of my hands on stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm as modest as they're heroic. They have too modest. Now, there's some sayings so you can never truly beat Leviathan. But you've got to learn to live with them and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though.
You didn't notice me for so long. He has no peripheral vision.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company heroes. I am no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Remember's tiny, it's pathetic.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I sure as hell did not fight Livabetus, but I have seen him with my own eyes.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
a few years back when I was working as a baker's hand and shirking my duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some malms off the coast with the fleet of galleons making straight for it. Cannons are firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right there and then.
There's just this random tiny guy in the background.
He owns that bed.
Just
He claimed
listening
it
to all
name of
this.
himself.
He's back there like, my member's tiny. He's like, it's true, you know.
He talks about it all the time.
Kind of fixated.
What? Oh God, it's just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again.
Oh,
you don't have much to soil either.
no. That's why that's why I wore the brown pants.
If you're asking after
Not there.
Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, aren't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible, dreadful if I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying whoreson? I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung. Effie?
Oh no. Hero, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? No, of course not. I beg your pardon. Leviathan? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Morbid dry docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able.
We didn't even She just sensed our intention. Intuitively.
All right, and now we're on to
Return we must, man.
we're now back to Leviathan.
Leviathan. The greatest scourge of them all.
I, like many seniors, live with Leviathan.
I can teleport fly.
What does that mean?
I realized that there was a teleport spot, so I just clicked on it when I was flying.
Oh,
And so I skylaported. Maybe you don't have it. But you fool.
Have
You fool.
Limsa Limnosa?
No, the dry docks.
Oh.
There's a thing directly by our objective. There's Minfilia and Ugiri and Einzar Slafierson. Wow. Some of these names don't come easy. Oh god, Razin Milzen. Them Silamintsa might have the hardest naming scheme of anybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of rough words here.
Ruimo Falaimo. Matimind. Okay.
Surprised I didn't attune to this somehow.
Yugi Honalgi.
It's time to
Yugi. Have you arrived, Bird? Aaron and Drew?
I have.
Not Bird.
Close enough.
Been nibbling on your arse, have they? Alright. Don't know the context for that dialogue.
Yeah, you're good to go. Who's voicing this guy?
I feel like he just showed up for the first time during that cutscene, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, some nerd.
I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whorleater, I call
The
her,
Whorleater.
is complete. That's what I thought it said the first time I heard it. I was like, the Whorleater?
Whoa.
I was like, damn, that's pretty brutal. It's a good ship then, I guess. It is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious.
What the fuck is that word?
Tonsage.
Tonsage? Like
Tonsage.
Like how many tons it's made of or something, maybe?
Prodigious tonsage.
Her
She has
leet,
been fitted
her,
with a
her
platform.
leet tonsage.
That's a... I've never heard someone use that in a fact joke before. And fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I am not one to tempt fate. The Whorleater and her crew can stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you Leviathan. Yeah, okay, let's go to Leviathan. Yes, okay.
I'm noticing that all
let's
these
go to
planks of
Leviathan.
wood are leaning at different angles, but the bottoms are all the same because they just clip through the floor.
Yeah.
So I just want to point out now, the last time somebody said something was unsinkable, the Titanic sunk. So,
Yep.
you know.
The world is an iceberg.
I mean,
And Leviathan is definitely much bigger than an iceberg. And, you know, can
to be
move.
fair, the only people that said it was unsinkable were the people that were marketing the boat ride. So
And the ones who built it.
they were marketing their company as shipwrights. No one actually tested that. Like no one, there was no proof that this was unsinkable. Everyone should have known that was a bad, fat lie.
Slaps Hood. This boat can kill so many people.
Yeah, like what? It's a boat. Of course it's sinkable. Get out of here. It's also built before televisions. Of course it's sinkable. Everybody knows everything.
What
built
is
back
that
then was
standard?
garbage. I know that look. You're ready. That was back then. They didn't have submarines, and guess what we have now? Submarines.
And now the
They did
Titanic
have-
is submarine.
Dun 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 dun. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whorleater may not be pretty, but I assure you she is capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Vimils are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind.
It's
Please
unsinkable.
use
Also, we
Leviathan.
built it in a huge hurry.
Effie?
Oh, it's sorry. It is expected that the Sagan and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Dankred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort.
If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight at Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the 3rd levy, and Lady Yogiri the 5th. The 5th is the suicide levy.
Yep.
Goodbye. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light.
I would echo the Admiral's sentiments, and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, hero. May the crystal bless and keep you.
But also, we took out a really good insurance policy on you just now, so do your best.
Good old
also, Andrew,
life.
to answer your claim about submarines, they've been around for about 200 years before the before the Titanic existed.
What are they?
Shit.
What kind of submarines?
Well, the first human-powered one was built in 1800, and the first recorded design.
That doesn't count.
Was,
why does it not count?
You just put a bubble over your head and wore a bicycle in the water. That doesn't count.
1747.
Let's see. Is Panda here to join the mission, or is he AFK?
1747.
I guess we'll find. I guess we'll find out if he doesn't accept.
Proposed about.
It's a bigger raid too.
It's a big
about
one.
60 years prior. So, technically, the first design was in 1680.
They already had unsinkable ships. What was impressive about this one?
Nothing.
Like a weird thing to say when you've already got submarines.
No, it's not that they had unsinkable ships. It's that their ships were meant to sink.
Yeah,
Let's go.
But that's what I mean. They're unsinkable.
Oop, 2 DPS down. Will they join?
Will they join?
Will they join?
Remember, wise sage words of wisdom.
The 2 that have accepted are probably me and Effie. We might be down Panda.
Remember, fight range attack the tail and melee attack the head.
Okay.
Oop, 3 out of 4.
Oh.
When does it time out?
Accepted.
Your penalty count is increased.
Oh.
All right.
Why?
Well, because Panda didn't accept, so it punished all of us. Your penalty count.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it sounds not good. I guess I should have. Well, I just removed him.
Already checked.
I should have checked the party first, the screen first, because it has like the AFK chair.
Ah.
Cool. I've got a penalty count.
That's fine.
Whatever that means.
It doesn't mean anything when you fail to ready. It only means something when you they basically give you like a couple second cooldown timer, so you can't just immediately jump back in and do it again.
Ah.
But we got in even faster this time.
Susume.
Just awkwardly hanging out in the middle there.
I'm a sea worm. Come grab me. I'm above the water for some reason.
That's some interesting flak rounds you got there.
Ka-me.
YOLO.
Oh. We've prepared a boss fight platform for you. It's like when you build those platforms to fight the bosses in Terraria when you summon them. Like, just fight us right here, don't go anywhere else, or it'll be awkward. So melee fights the head.
Serpent.
Yeah, so melee fights the head, range attacks the tail. Because we can't actually reach the tail, like literally. And so there's no reason for the, what's it called? There's no reason for range to be attacking the head since we can since all the melee can reach it.
Oh, chat's saying casters attack head.
Yeah. So ranged.
I thought you said range attack the tail.
No, range attack the tail.
That's
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, no. They said attack the head? No.
Yeah, they said casters attack the head.
Where is the tail?
I don't know.
It's not currently on screen.
Yeah, so there will be a point when both are on screen at the same time. Okay, watch out. Move to the far left. Don't fall off. Oh yeah, I forgot there's bars. You can't fall off. So on the harder difficulty, there are no bars. You can fall off and you'll be dead the whole round.
Oh goody.
Yeah.
That's funny because this is hard. This is hard difficulty.
Yeah, and so when he pops out of the water, there's a tail back here. Make sure and attack it.
You have to like DPS them both in, like equally or something?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to be DPSing both of them down at the same time.
Oh.
The tail should die faster than the head, but...
I was gonna say, like, what if we have an uneven amount of melee and ranged?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not game breaking.
I keep getting stunned by something. Somebody needs to deal with it.
Nothing is happening to me at all. I'm just doing my combos uncontested forever. Whee!
Yeah, I couldn't cast.
Make sure and get these bubbles. Casters, kill the plumes.
I'm dealing with the tail.
Oh, but the plumes are also here. All right, there we go.
Oh, that's bad.
Whoa! Are we floating?
Get to the center. Get to the center, or wait, where are they coming? Okay, there we go. Yeah, get to the center.
Time for things to get trippy. Hexagons! Always hexagons. Ugh. Wow, I really flew further than everyone else, it felt like.
Yeah, no. If you're not on the complete opposite side of the of where he's landing,
Yeah,
then you will
I was
fall
hanging out in
off.
the middle because I couldn't tell where he was going anyway.
Yeah.
We're way up in the air now.
We are.
Ooh, 2,500 damage. I fucked up my combo. Is the tail taking enough damage?
It should be.
I'm focusing it, so.
Damn it.
Tail's down.
Fucking hysteria. Yep.
He didn't
Damn
like
it,
that.
the hysteria.
What? What?
Did you walk into the hysteria?
Is that why I'm running in a direction continuously?
Yeah. Yeah, if you run into that dark blue circle,
Woo!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, he feared me in the opposite direction of the slam, so that worked out. That was weird. I thought my controller died.
Yeah,
I
that's
wasn't
too.
sure what was going on.
It doesn't feel anything like a WoW fear or anything. It just looks like your controller broke because you just run in one direction forever.
Yeah.
That was quick. And that was quote unquote hard mode.
Yeah, no, hard mode is easy. Because you can't fall off.
Hard mode
Real
is
hard mode
secretly
is,
easy mode. We just lied to you. Is there a loot chest anywhere?
No, there's no.
No. Well,
No loot.
Fuck me.
Not for playing baby mode.
Baby mode, also known as hard mode, which is the shitty baby mode for babies. Is there a normal mode version of that fight?
That was the normal mode version, I think.
That's the normal mode.
That's confusing that the first one's called hard. Well, why even name difficulties at that point then?
I don't know.
They get kind of weird. They're like...
the command room of Limsa Laminsa.
Well, we did it, guys. We killed Leviathan.
Yep. We fucked him up.
Easy. Oh, there's Panda.
Yeah, last I saw they were just standing in the main square.
Oops, I went to the wrong place. Not mean to do that.
There doesn't seem to be a very fast AFK timer in this game to kick you out.
No, the AFK timer is pretty long.
Hello, Zandthale. If that is your real name.
I mean,
Who did his voice? Did I do his voice?
I did. I think I did his voice.
He's talkative today.
Did I? Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits. But today I will permit myself a few words. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You're an inspiration to us all, sir. And on that note, Admiral awaits you in the command room.
Wink.
Why the wink? Do I want to go up there?
The commander awaits you in the command room. Wink.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive till sea swallows all, and swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domans have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Are they all refugees? Always has been. Back to Xanthiel. But why?
Level 90 weapon coffer. I'm not even level 80 yet, am I? No. Alright. You here, Effie?
Yeah, sorry, I'm having to deal with something kind of important at the moment. All right.
The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Hyrian man there, and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity, to which you would be introduced, abide in the shadows of Luminian society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than Mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, the mere words on parchment will get you only so far in into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck.
Good luck.